CU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Maryland Terrapins. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Badgers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Terrapins offense will be first on the attack. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick release on the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Terrapins decide to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So Wisconsin's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over. He got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often. They hit him early. They got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Badgers will punt it away on 4th down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Punt is on its way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Rides the back on the option, the give. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Red pass, it's complete. Breaks into the open. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Badgers!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Boy, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown.
7, Maryland, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got him downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Terrapins are in the hurry-up.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They punt it away on 4th down. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wide open downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. They'll run play action. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. This time they'll go to the running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Wisconsin, 10, Maryland, 0.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Gets it out quickly. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to...
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops the throw. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Terrapins will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll start this drive going to the air. Working that left side now.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. It doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Badgers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. They'll move the tight end. The inside hand. Lose a yard on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to pass on second down. He stopped him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Terrapins will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the fifth time today. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll leave it with him. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Handoff from the shotgun. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Badgers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. The Badgers will line up to punt it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Makes the quick grab. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Makes the catch. Turns it on at midfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Terrapins want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
The offense with a big opportunity in the red zone.
They'll keep it on the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. Back to pass. Finds a spot in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. He'll do it himself. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
On the play.
Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, what a move.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
And the D deny them on second and goal.
It's now second and goal.
Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Baylor is having its way offensively, just marching up and down the field at a breathtaking pace. They're up 14 over the Stallions.
Here's the handoff.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. It's complete. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. From the gun, to give, looking for room.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Got his man. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Badgers are moving quickly down the field. Makes the grab on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Going with the ground game left. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. And they have converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. Quickly out to the tight end. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. Punt is in the air. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They go to the ground. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Terrapins will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. It's a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Makes his man miss. Got the first down and more. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout, Maryland.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads it left. And that incomplete pass caused by long. Now the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. The Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Looking downfield on first down. Good timing on the quick out. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. And the Terrapins can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Combs. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They keep it on the ground to open the third. It's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
The Terrapins trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! And that one will give them the lead.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Snags it quickly on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd down, going up top. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Badgers send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Hold it, finds his man on the left.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? And the Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Give to the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll keep it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Snatches it on the right. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quick release by the QB. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
And the Badgers are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Not much room, a pickup of 2 down to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Leaves it with the running back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. Unloads quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Badgers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And this one splits the uprights. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. North Texas has the lead right now. The good folks in Denton have been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 5 over San Jose State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Terrapins can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, the ground game. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Finds the tight end. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. A strike downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Turning it on. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Terrapins moving quickly to the line.
Another Terrapins 1st down.
Reads it, fires complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. The Terrapins are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Already proven reliable. Once he'll try a second field goal, this one a 37-yarder. Absolutely center cut. They're now up by a touchdown at 20-13. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Here comes the heat. It's caught. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Handoff to the single back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Trying play action. Throwing right. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Badgers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down. At midfield, he's got room. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
And this is why offenses tell you all the time, they want to keep it in 3rd and short or 3rd and medium like you had right here. They make you defend the whole field, and then the QB sees it. Nothing there, tucks it, does a nice job getting positive yards and getting the 1st down.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And the Badgers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. He lost one down the sideline. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. He wants it all. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
The extra point here would tie the game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Running into the open space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Complete downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Immediately fires to the middle. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Terrapins didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. It's complete! Touchdown, Maryland! They move on top here in the 4th.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Got the first down, looking for more. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. To the air on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The give to the back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They go right back to him. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got it set up on the outside. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Fast completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Snagged out of the air. There he goes. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They've moved to the 16 16. It's 1st and 10.
Is enough. First down.
To the ground with the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running back searching for a hole. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. The give as they work on that clock. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Terrapins! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Boise State is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Chris Peterson, this has not been a blowout today on the Smurf turf. They're up by a field goal over Notre Dame. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Badgers want to crank the tempo.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We got to be aggressive. We got to take shots, but obviously not put the football at risk.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Fires to the big fella. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. It's complete to the left. He is stopped short of the line to gain. The 4th down try goes awry, and that might just do it.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation where you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
QB draw. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He'll do it himself. Nice move there. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.